What's up, guys? We're getting started. I want everybody to get in here. Sorry about that. Sometimes this computer thing goes a little funny, so I apologize for the inconvenience. Let everybody get tuned in, and we'll get this show started. Give everybody just a few minutes, and we'll get this thing going. Hey guys, I'm going, just getting in there. Give everybody a few more minutes. Everybody's almost in. What's up, everybody? We got Deshad, Ashley, James, and Shamil in here tonight. I hope everybody's having a good evening. We're going to go ahead and get started. Um, One of the things that I have seen that has been going on that a lot of people are missing, that's not missing, that's skipping right past most people. If you haven't seen that article that I posted in the group, you definitely need to take a look at it about Venezuela. Okay, I know that we all want better credit, and it is very realistic that we can have better credit, but you must understand that what is credit? Credit is something that is a means of exchange that may can get you the goods that you need for your basic necessities. But what happens when those basic necessities are restricted because of an economic collapse or situation? So we do try to be mindful, not to breed fear, but to breed awareness that you had people that were living their everyday life, going to the store, buying eggs, buying milk, and cost somewhere around $3-4 for a carton of eggs. What if those same carton of eggs turned around and were $150? What would be the difference if those same eggs are now milk that you're buying that you waste is $50 a gallon? How would that change your day-to-day life and your living? So I want you to understand, as we progress with our credit reports, you do want to utilize some of that credit, that credit money, that fake credit stuff that allows you to buy what you want and purchase you some gold and silver. Okay. In the article, if you read, I'm gonna just get a quick little glimpse of it real quick, and then we'll take a look at the price of gold before we get started today. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me get over here. All right. So as we take a look at this article, just point out a couple of points here. It says the official price of eggs is 1,020 billars. Yes, the government maintains official prices, but Venezuelans can rarely find eggs at the government-run food stores. Maria Linares, in his 42-year-old single mother, who works for the government ministry as an accounting assistant. She told the Los Angeles Times she has to buy eggs on the streets from vendors, cost around 1,500 uh, bolivars for 1 dozen eggs. That translates to about 150 uh, to 150 at the official exchange rate. Okay, shift goal. Now that just sounds unrealistic for a lot of us, but you have an economic collapse, an economic situation. So if we're going to utilize what we have with our credit, we want to make sure we utilize what is a real asset. And credit does give you, as part of, if you had new credit cards or you had to spend, put 10% on a credit card balance. If you wanted to accumulate a bill to have to pay, okay, utilizing the debt, you'll want to be accumulating currency grade gold. They go hand in hand because a lot of gold will let you do it with credit. You can swipe a credit card for it. Okay, Carrot Bars lets you use a credit card. All right. So this is an amazing portion of it. All right. He said, yet something interesting is occurring in Venezuela at ground level outside the rise in the black market on government alternative price controls. And that is that physical gold and silver are both superseded the soaring price inflation tied to paper currency. And according to a missionary who lives and works in Venezuela, a single ounce of silver can buy enough food for a family to last 3 months, and an ounce of gold can buy you a house. So if we just take a look at the price of gold, the price of gold is down 20 bucks in the last 30 days for us, and the price of silver, you will notice in the last 16 years, silver is up $14. All right. So right now, an ounce of silver costs you about 20 bucks. So for $20, if you bought it in gold, if you bought silver for about 20 US dollars, I could buy 3 to 4 months of food if I had it in the form of silver. Okay. If I had it in the form of silver, I could buy 3 to 4 months worth of food in Venezuela for $20, $19.73. Okay. If I had an ounce of gold in if I had an ounce of gold in Venezuela right now, which is 1,336 US dollars, I would be able to buy a house for $1,336 in Venezuela right now. Okay. Just to put that in, I was speaking to a brother of mine the other day, and just to put it in a retrospect of, it's like, how much gold can I get for this amount of money? He's like, explain to me that, and I told him how many grams he would get. And he said, explain that to me in money. In all actuality, gold and silver is money. So there you go. How much food would cost you if it 3 or 4 months of food for you is what, probably like $700 a month. So if I had an ounce of silver for 20 bucks, I could feed myself. If I bought the silver instead of having a bank account full of fiat money or a bunch of available credit and not have any gold or silver, use your credit to purchase you some gold or silver. It'd be a shame to have the government put a spending limit on how much credit that you can use or debit transfers in a day, which that's what they did in Venezuela. So you best believe that it's possible in the United States if you were to be some kind of economic situation, which is very possible. Anyone, any of the very wealthy people will tell you that you need to get a hold of you some gold and silver. Okay, I buy my gold from Carrot Bars. All right, definitely want to have some gold. All right. So as we take a look at the 16-year, gold is up $1,000 if you bought um, um, gold 16 years ago. So 16 years ago, 2001, 2001, an ounce of gold was about 3 to $400, almost 500 bucks in 2005, and it shot up to almost 1,800 bucks in 2010, 2012. Okay, that's $1,000 increase on the value of it. It makes sense. Okay, so just make sure y'all saw that. It's very much credit related when you start talking about all currency. You're trying to boost your credit so someone can give you a loan to be able to buy a house. But how about you boost your credit to get you some gold and silver? Okay, seems that's a very important. And then using your credit to start your business so that you can make some residual income. That's what you want to do with your credit. All right. All right. Something we're going to cover in our Thursday course coming up, guys. Real quick. Coming up, we will have a to go over this Montevideo Convention on the rights and duties of states. This treaty was signed at the International Conference of American States in Montevideo, Uruguay, on December 26, 1933. We'll cover that coming this next Thursday. Very important information. It does pertain to knowing your rights and being able to have protections under international law from police brutality. Okay, let's cover the first question in the group. Matter of fact, let's jump down and we'll work our way up. That's July 30th. All right, guys. If you're new to the program, make sure you go up to the top and view the pinned post. Okay, you want to view the pinned post to go over how to get started if you're new to the program. Okay, in case you have not been introduced to it. Okay, something else we covered. I posted August 1st to cover PayPal working capital. As a form of a way to get available credit, some of us use PayPal and take payments through PayPal for our personal or business. One of the stipulations that they will give you working capital for premier account holders who have done processing between $20,000 and $10 million in PayPal sales annually, and business account holders processing between $15,000 and $10 million in PayPal sales annually. So you would have had to process $20,000 to $15,000 through your PayPal. Okay, within the last year. So your PayPal account will have to at least be 1 year old. Okay, it had to be 1 year old and processed over $20,000 or $15,000 through the account to qualify for PayPal working capital. And actually, Fly Jones's posted the link right here in the comments. All right. Real quick, does anybody have anyone that's that's just started with the program have any questions thus far? You got James, Shamil. Is anyone new? Type in the box if you can. If you're new to the program, I want to make sure we cover the beginning. Let me point out some things for you real quick. And if you are any of you all logged in from a computer instead of a cell phone device? If you are logged in from a computer, right? Computer. cell phone. I don't know if the chat is muted this evening. Phil, can you all see the chat box in the room? All right, give me 1 second. I'll push something. I don't know where my tab went. There it is. All right, let's push on forward. Ayana Mingo come in. Has anyone ever used the holder in due course to dispute debt? Actually, the way we are disputing debt does come from a position of being the holder in due course, meaning you are the person who would be asking the questions about the alleged name, which is the core account, which is your name. I need verification of it that you had the right to be able to produce this native information on me. Also, I am willing to settle these matters that since you make a claim against this name, I need for you to prove to me without a shadow of a doubt that I owe the alleged debt so that you can prove your claim. Okay, you want to prove your claim. Prove it. So that is because you are the holder in due course, the person responsible for the name. Because of this, you are the one who will be writing a letter to tell someone, I need you to validate and verify before it gets paid. So in essence, a lot of people want to be able to complete some magic switch that switches everything off, that gives you the power over your name. But the only way you're really going to learn how to take your name back is to learn how to operate it. One of the ways of operating is to settle the debts and accounts with honor for the name. To settle the debts for the account in honor for the name, you need to respond to the letters that you're receiving in the mail. And that's why we've covered in course debt validation letters. So if you have not seen a course on debt validation letters, please type on the group wall so that I can post you a link so that you can review debt validation letters in response. Okay. Guys, with the alias removal, in order to get a lot of questions about alias removal, if you have an alias, you want to be able to drop those old names, okay? Don't let it deter you if they don't immediately respond and delete the names. For some reason, sometimes when people send the letter off, everything falls off of it. Okay? Everything falls off of it all at one time, and they don't have a problem. But don't let that deter you from being able to don't let that deter you from being able to don't let that deter you from being able to start your dispute process. Sometimes they knock it off and sometimes they don't. Even if they do knock it off, even if they don't knock it off, that doesn't mean that it won't stop your debt validation to the credit bureaus. Okay? Don't think that that's not the end all be all. We've had people that swept everything off before we ever even use the alias removal letter in this program. Okay, something to remember. Let's go to the next spot. All right. Lagarde received a letter from Midland Funding denying my dispute, stating that the credit card records are accurate. They sent breakdowns of charges. The original creditor still reports on my credit file. Please advise. Now, we covered that debt collectors want to report on your credit to push you to end up paying them for a debt that they bought from somebody. They want to collect that money. Okay? They want to make sure that they're able to push you. So because they respond, no, that's accurate, whatever, they didn't respond according to your debt validation letter. In the debt validation letter, we cover that they need to send you an affidavit. Okay, I can't really read that one, so I won't be able to cover it. Lagarde, if you want to repost that. All right, Yolanda said, I have been disputing with credit bureaus and have sent the medical letters to the collection agencies. All they sent back was a breakdown of the charges without my signature. I know that's not validation or / verification. What will I do next? And we did cover in detail. This one comes back from July 10th. I don't know why it's pushed up this high in the order, but we have covered it before. We'll cover it again. Start the series of debt validation letters necessary. All right, guys, let's get over here into associates. Look, this thing is starting to grow very, very fast. We got people signing up daily. All right, guys. If you need, also, Samantha just posted, or no, actually, this was posted back in July 5th. You need a secondary protection number. We can, if you are in the need of getting a place or car or house or something real quick, we can cut you on a secondary credit profile so that you'll be able to go and get into an apartment. We can help you very quickly with that. So just give us a call. All right. That's very quickly. Don't forget, if your credit report has come clean, you have less than one account, negative account or less. Okay, no more than one. You may be ready for a trade line, which will give you a boost to your credit report. So please reach out to us, DM me or Samantha for information on trade lines. Okay, trade lines are a great way to get that boost. You want to get them. And also, if you do have active reported credit cards in good standing, never late, balance under 30%, we can add you into our trade line pool. And then maybe we can pay you for your existing trade lines. Okay. All right. We said someone, let's see who's this. Keisha Daniel. 25 hard inquiries were removed from her credit report. Awesome job. Thank you, Keisha, for posting your results. So that's pretty dang on good. 25 of them deleted. That's going to be a significant. It should be a significant credit boost. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right. So I'll reach out to Miss Robertson here in a minute. Miss Harmon. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys. All right. So that's about it for this week's course. Invite your friends and families in here. Guys, oh, here's one more. Don't forget, if your credit card, you've had it over 6 months and you keep your balances good, you can get a credit limit increase. So don't be afraid to ask for a credit limit increase, guys. They will boost your credit limit up. And the rule of thumb is if you want to put 10% on that card. So if you get a $10,000 card, you want to spend $1,000 on the card. Now, like I said earlier, you can go spend you $1,000 on some clothes, or you can go spend you $1,000 on some gold and silver. Okay, and this is where you would sign up. If you want to sign up under one of my teams, if you want to sign up, hit me up directly. Okay, I would suggest you become an affiliate. Okay, to become an affiliate. And matter of fact, what I do is to make it easy for you, I will drop it up here in the link for class real quick. Give me 1 second. Sign up for free. Display the offer for you. One sec, guys. There you go, guys. There's your button right there in the chat box. If you haven't, I don't know if you all figured it out yet, but you can write me back if you minimize the video screen, and you can write in the chat box. I know it's a new system that we're using, so you might not be used to it. But you definitely want to go ahead and join and start buying you some gold. When you get these credit limit increases, only utilize 10% on your credit cards. Continue to utilize 10%. Keep your scores high. You want to get the most amount of money that you can get out of your credit, okay, and be able to use it to make more money. Does anybody have any questions that want to chime in? If you want to be able to speak in class, you will have to be on a computer, just like you was from any meeting. But if you want to type or text, you can always write or type or text in the course, okay? I want to thank everybody for joining me this evening. We'll be able to kick it back off with you again Thursday. We're going to go over some declarations of nationalities and start aligning ourselves with the Most High, the creators of the heaven and the earth, to be able to protect us and our rights from tyrant government oppression. And there's a way to do it without putting yourself in danger by going out into a protesting manner. So sit back, relax, learn more, continue to do what you're doing, continue reading, continue to stay prayerful. You know you need to know those scriptures, and also just stay sharp. Thank you guys, and you all have a great evening.